We are at Manatee Springs State Park. Hey Facebook campers. Well, this seems pretty cool down there, just our initial impression of this. It's like a cypress swamp, and the water is just crystal clear. You can see everything. Pretty cool so far. Well, it looks like that our spring just goes down a little ways, maybe 1/8 of a mile, and then it empties out into this big giant river here. And I don't know the name of that river. Suwannee, how I love ya, my dear old Suwannee. It was the Suwannee River. But yeah, so far they're doing a prescribed burn today, so I don't know if there'll be more trails open in the morning. We'll find out. So from what I understand, you can actually go in here, and there's an underwater cave system that'll run you all the way back over to where the big spring is, or there's a bunch of other underwater cave systems that runs out the other way. There's like 5 miles of caves under here. So I think that'd be a little too freaky for me. I think I could scuba dive. I don't think I could cave dive. There's not a whole lot of chance for rescue if things get ugly. So I can see bubbles down there, but I don't know whether that's divers or that's just more spring. Cool was that? I kept seeing those bubbles and I thought, it's got to be divers. It's got to be divers. And then all of a sudden the bubbles kept moving closer to the stairway, and next thing you know, ta-da! Was a guy and his daughter. She looked like she was probably, I don't know, 12 years old or so. It's pretty good for a kid to be out doing scuba diving like that. That's got to be quite the experience for him. We're gonna pedal our butts down to the snack bar down here. Checked out the menu when we were down looking around before, and they have like real barbecue, which that sounds like dinner to me. Well, we got our food. What do you think? It's like 3D. Looks good. Let's try a taste. Well, that was well worth it. That was some good food right there. And in fact, there was enough of it that we got leftovers. Can't beat that. We'll be eating this tomorrow. Hey campers. Well, it's early Saturday morning. Campground is pretty busy, and due to the prescribed burn, there's really only one trail that's open. So we're going to try and get out there and beat the maddening crowd and go take a trip and go to see the sinkhole. So let's get going. Well, that was kind of anticlimactic. I expected something a little more spectacular than a divot in the ground with a puddle in the bottom of it. But, all right, we've seen that now. Wait, I may have been wrong. We found another one. Oh yeah, this looks a little more impressive. I think they should have called this the Sinkholes Trail, because sinkhole, and if I spin around 180, sinkhole. Well, we're coming to our end of our stay here at Manatee Springs. We're gonna start packing this stuff up, hit the road. We're heading up towards Tallahassee. We don't have a place to stay, but there is a rest area on I-10. Don't tell anybody. We're gonna probably end up staying there. But there's a lot of parks and stuff that we'd like to check out before we get there. So we're gonna spend our day exploring, and who knows, you guys might get to come along. It could happen. It could happen. Catch you later.